I'm getting married! Is what I would say if I had 20 bald men. Because I didn't. Max Fush hired 20 bald men for a wedding proposal. Let's get into it.
This is me wearing a bald cap with 19 actual bald men about to write a wedding proposal on their heads, one letter at a time.
Feels like I'm in a condom.
But who are we proposing to? Let me introduce you to Elise. She's the longtime girlfriend of subscriber Ollie.
Oh, okay. I actually thought it was gonna be Max's girlfriend. I didn't know.
Groom to be.
And he reached out a couple of months ago asking for my help with a proposal which he wanted to be, and I quote, incredibly unique.
I think I can help out with that.
Because everyone seems to be proposing in the same way these days. On the beach, done that. Paris, back of the queue. In Times Square, normally doesn't end well. So I'm going to give Ollie and Elise, for better or for worse, a moment that they never forget.
There is no turning back now.
This is the story of how I assembled 20 bald men.
Nice to meet you.
Where's Guardiola? We need to see Guardiola.
Painted individual letters on their heads and orchestrated the maddest wedding proposal of all time.
It's go time.
But how would security react when they see a group of 20 bald men? And more importantly, would she say yes?
What did she say? Time to plan. A proposal. I have got 2 instructions. Number 1, Ollie wants to propose to Elise at King's Cross St Pancras Station. It's a very special place for them. And number 2, it needs to be the most unique proposal of all time. My first thought was a sign. You know, I'm a sign guy, I've done this sign, I've made this sign, and I've made this sign. There is a problem with this. King's Cross St Pancras, you are not allowed any big signage, which is why I've decided to opt for a slightly more portable route, bald men. It's a heist, baby.
So with all good heists, I needed to get the gang together. And I had ordered 20 bald men from the internet and asked them to come to my lair, a rented workspace in central London, which was of course having some technical issues.
Hey.
How do you, like, I'm just sat here thinking, how do you ever get people in on ideas like this? Like, if it was me, if I was bald and I got asked, do you want to participate in this? I would say 100% yes, because I love the, you know, random things like this. I love it, but I know how other people work. Like, how do you get people into this, bro? How?
Try turning it off and on again.
With the screen now working, I greeted my follically challenged friends.
Hello.
He's so awkward, bro.
Thanks for coming. Hello, Tom. Thanks for coming. Please take a seat, find your name. How are you all doing today, guys? Good, very nice.
What is going on here, man?
Fantastic. Welcome to Ball Summit 2026, sponsored by Head & Shoulders. First question I have for all of you, do you use shampoo or soap? Raise your hand if you use shampoo. Raise your hand if you use soap. Wow, it's the modern day Brexit situation. We're splitting hairs at this point.
Splitting hairs. Oh
With
my
niceties
days.
over, I laid out the plan.
You will be assigned a letter. We will then have that letter painted onto your wonderful, beautiful heads, which, when all spelled out together, will say, Elise, will you marry me? We will be scattered, and at my command, we will all coagulate and join one large group. We will take off our hats, and there it will spell out, Elise, will you marry me? And hopefully she then says yes. Ollie has told me that they plan to then honeymoon in
Bro, see, imagine, like, she's probably gonna say yes, but imagine you're doing all of this just for her to say no. Imagine.
Turkey. Have any of you guys been to Turkey? This is a very bold proposal, and I need you to not get ahead of yourself here.
With bad
Okay, mate. That was way too many at one time.
puns and briefing aside, I handed out their assignments,
Stephen L.
and the atmosphere was electric.
Reg, aye, Captain. This is going to require precision. This is
I love how passionate he is about it, and they just don't seem to bother at all.
going to require teamwork. This is going to require vaguely flirting the rules and laws around King's Cross St Pancras Station.
And whilst me and my crew were doing our part, groom-to-be Ollie was busy undergoing extensive training for the big day. Wanting to match Ollie's dedication, I made sure that my men were 100% committed to their new identities.
Bo is no longer your name. Your name is R. What's your name?
My name is R.
Correct. What's your backstory for R? Where did R grow up?
Reigate.
Reigate. Very good. Who's your favourite band, Em?
Metallica.
Thank you.
I was no longer looking at a group of men, but instead a crack team of letters. And these bald eagles were ready to fly. The next time we'd be meeting would be the day of the proposal.
Right, today is the big day. It's the day of the proposal. I have 20 bald men that I need to write letters on. So I have taken over this shop.
Yep. I'd assembled my team of hairless heroes in a local barbershop where my makeup artist would be transforming them into their assigned letters.
Right, bald me
Nah,
up.
imagine being ill. Just walking around with an ill on your head. Nah, bro. I would hate to be that guy. But there's also a dub. There's also a W guy.
Baby.
It was time to join my bald brothers by having my hair completely covered up by a bald cap.
Feels like I'm in a condom.
The morning was off to a fine start.
Lots of fun. Lots of fun? Yeah.
Heads were being painted, friends were being made, and others were just catching up on their homework.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Max Fish do this before with, I don't remember what it was, but it was also something with bald men and a sign of somehow.
Meanwhile, whilst all this silliness was taking place, 100 miles up north, a very nervous Ollie and his potential fiancée were heading to London.
She has no idea.
I've just had a message from Ollie. They have left the station. The package is inbound. There is no turning back now. This proposal is going to happen whether we like it or not. Whether she says yes or not, that is the bigger question.
But it wasn't just Ollie who was feeling the nerves.
This is going to be quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I'm nervous for the guy. I hope she says yes. I'm divorced twice. Probably not the best guy to
Ooh.
She might say no. I said, I'll put that bald man down there.
Thought I'd never propose again to anyone, but here I am today.
The letters were racking up, and even I was starting to look the part.
Mr. Potter, the boy who lived, come to die.
With a countdown to our couple's arrival well
Why does she actually look like Voldemort? What's going on, bro?
early on, the time for joking was over.
The timer has very much started.
We are pushing it slightly for time, but hopefully we should be good.
As we trooped on, the final few letters were almost done,
All done.
and I had officially joined Team Baldilocks.
That is amazing.
A couple of brushstrokes later, the final letter was complete.
Let's go.
With
Come
the paint
on.
on my head barely dry, it was time for my next challenge, herding 19 bald men across central London.
Right, I'm do a quick roll call to see if we've got everyone. E, just say here. Oh, that's me. And that's me.
Wow.
I think we're missing 2.
Which was really rather difficult.
There's one more person in the loo, is that right? Is everyone's here? Right. Let's go. We're all here. It's this way. There we go. Great start. Every good heist requires a getaway van. It's a ferry. Members of the heist.
Wait, there's 2 L's. There's 2 L's walking around.
From the scene. We're just waiting for the 205. It's a bit late at the moment, though.
And with the clock ticking, here I was cramming 19 men into a single-decker bus on our way to a literal real-life proposal.
It's showtime. Follow me. I'm the Pied Piper of helmets.
We were marching towards our location, but before we could enter the station, we needed a pre-proposal rehearsal. We would only get one shot at this, and I needed to make sure that everyone knew their marks.
Will you marry me? We're giving everyone out individual earpieces because we're all going to be scattered across King's Cross. We need to make sure we can communicate with each other. And then will you, the second line, just line up in front. I'm going to have the master one. Marry me just in front of them. One by one, I'm going to say, right, E, go, L, go. And everyone's going to come from across the station together and voila. Elise, will you marry me?
I had done all the prep I could, and it was time to head
Oh
to
my
King's
days,
Cross.
bro.
No going back now, but on the way, walking to King's Cross at the moment. It's so nerve-wracking, like, oh, it's a silly YouTube video, but this is just someone genuinely proposing to their partner of 5 years.
And the Lovebirds train was only minutes away.
Nearly there. We'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Beware, the train station.
Yes, exactly.
Luckily, my crew were all
Does she know? Does she know something's
Beware,
going on?
the train station.
Yes, exactly.
She is very sus of this guy.
Luckily, my crew were already in position at said station.
We've got the lads here, all looking very inconspicuous.
And hidden amongst the crowd was a final addition to the crew, a violinist ready to serenade the couple in their happy moment. Operation Shiny Dome had begun, with each agent under strict instructions to blend in as your average London commuter while keeping an eye out for the train's arrival.
I think their train's a couple of minutes late. It's going to arrive apart from 9.
2 minutes late is early, to be fair.
That's true for the UK.
Finally, word came through that their train had pulled into the platform. Ollie, Elise and their little
Oh
one
boy.
were in the station.
Okay, right. It's go time.
With Ollie drawing in on the agreed location, the bald phalanx began to form.
Let's go. Okay, go for Mary.
Go for Will. Go for Will. Hugh, Elise, it's go time. We're rolling.
There we go.
Me's get into place. Hugh, Me's.
And with everyone ready in position, all we
Oh
could
my
do was
days.
wait for our signal. So it's
Why is this? Why am I low-key nervous right now?
time for Ollie to take it from here.
Well, I wanted to bring you here because I wanted to show you how much you really mean to me and how much of a great mum you are and how much you do for us. And I just wanted to say I love you, and so I only really have one question that I need to ask. Elise, will you marry me?
Elise, will you marry me? A simple question, but what was the answer?
Will you marry me?
Yes!
Don't do it. I'm waiting.
What did she say? She said yes.
Yes!
Thank goodness for that. I had pulled off the most unique proposal ever, brought together a love match for the ages,
That was so stressful.
but most importantly, I'd made 19 new friends.
Come on. Come
Having said
on.
that, I will be
Ooh.
back.
Okay. W flipping video. Come on. Congratulations to that guy who got married. That's well, engaged at least. That's fantastic. What a way to do it, bro. Also a little bit awkward, ain't it? I don't know. But yeah, I think we're already are subbed to Max, I'm pretty sure. Now it's your time to sub to me. Watch me on my live.